it's Elena and I'm back with another exchange student vlog, and that day I got up at 5 a.m. and the first thing that I do in the morning is change into my clothes for the day, because if I stay in my PJs I will just be way too tempted to fall asleep again, and that's also the reason for why I do my bed next, because unless it is made I will just feel like I could, lie down for like 5 minutes and it will turn to an hour. And then it was time to do my makeup, so here's a more awake version of me thanks to some concealer. And then I went upstairs because I was really hungry and I had some fruit salad for breakfast. And yeah, then it was time to go back into my room and get started with my work for the day. Hello everyone, it's Elena and I'm back with another exchange student vlog. Still vlogging from my home because I still only have online classes. And it is Tuesday and this is the plan for today. So I have 2 live study with me sessions, and then I also have a lecture in the afternoon on transnational human rights protection. And guess who hasn't done any reading for that? Yes, me. So the first item on today's to-do list is finish those readings. And I've already set up my live study with me session, so later on I just click on go live and then I'm live on my YouTube channel. And at the moment it is not even 7 a.m. yet. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to go over my emails just to check whether there's anything important in there from teachers and stuff. And then I'll start on those readings for the lecture because the class is today, so those really should be finished first. So then I sat down at my desk and started to do my readings for my transnational human rights protection class, where we are currently looking at the European Court of Human Rights, and we had to read 2 cases from that court. So I just go over the cases, highlight anything important, make a few annotations, and then I make my notes based on that. And then I still had some time left, so then I decided to work on my English course. Now this is not the English course which I'm taking this semester, but one which I'm self-studying in order to take a bigger exam which covers both the English course of this semester and this one which I haven't taken with a teacher. And so we just have this reading list which I have to work through, but don't worry, this long list here is the suggested reading and the required reading are only 3 books. And I've made myself a time to self-study the different units of the course, and so today I am planning to self-study 3 units. I have the handouts from the teacher, and then I try to create my own summaries and a little overview so that I actually understand what's going on in the course. And this also brings us to the sponsor of today's video, which is Study Drive, where you can access other students' notes for free. And the great thing is, if you're, for example, self-studying something, you can see how other people have broken down the topic and then create your summaries with the help of the notes from other people. Honestly, Study Drive has helped me a lot with self-studying this course because it has enabled me to access a ton of material relevant to the course. And the great thing is you can also ask questions on the documents on Study Drive so that the people who have uploaded it can respond. And there's also another community aspect to Study Drive, which is groups. So you can join a group, for example, for students in a certain area or for a certain topic, whatever you are interested in. And then you can ask a question in there, help other people out with questions. You can, of course, also join a group for your university and get to know people through that. And of course, you can also upload your own notes to Study Drive and get credits from that, which you can then exchange for rewards.
12 seconds later.
I thought this would be a really chill vlog and no catastrophes, no crises, no trying to catch up on 5 lectures in a day. And then, stupid me decided to write an email this morning to the professor supervising my seminar paper, and I was like, you mentioned that there will be a discussion of the seminar paper, when will that take place? And he emailed me back during the live study with me session and was like, well, how about 12:30? 12:30? I'm not ready. I'm scared. So I have my seminar paper right here. I took away the title page because that has identifying information on it, like my matriculation number and stuff, and you guys don't need to know that. But yeah, I'm gonna read over that, highlight some stuff, and just get back into what I wrote at the beginning of the semester. And let's just hope that it's gonna go well. But yeah, I am scared. So here's me being really panicked about my seminar paper and going over the thing and just trying to actually remember what I wrote at the beginning of the semester. So in my brain, it was going something like, panic, just panic. And yes, I know I can't sing, so you don't need to bully me for that. Thank you.
1 hour later.
Guess who just passed her seminar paper? Yes, me. And I'm so happy that it all worked out. Also, that conversation was completely not what I expected it to be. Like, I thought I was gonna get grilled on little details that I mentioned in my seminar paper, so I went over the entire thing, highlighted important things, put post-its on every section so that I can find everything. I even printed out over 20 pages of research notes. And the conversation turned out to be a 10-minute conversation that was super chill. And the professor opened it with, "You're gonna get a really good grade in this seminar paper." So my grade was not riding on this conversation at all, and I was just so worried about it. So that's that on overthinking everything in life. But hey, I passed my first class of the semester, and that's really, really good. So now it's 1 p.m. I canceled the afternoon live study with me session since I didn't know how long this meeting would run, and it only started at 12:30. And it is super hot today. It is 28 degrees Celsius, which is a lot for my hometown, which is why I'm also wearing this summer dress. By the way, I want to show you this dress because I think it's so pretty. So it's this long white dress, and that's what it looks like. And it's just really pretty in my opinion. It also works great with the necklaces. So yeah, that's a little outfit of the day. The plan now is I'm gonna take an hour for lunch and to just, calm down because I was so worried about that conversation, and like I just think I need some chill time now. And after that, I will probably get back to English. I've already prepared everything for my afternoon lecture. So I think I'll just take then the rest of the time and work on those topics which I had scheduled for today because I really want to get on with self-studying this course so that I can finish everything in time for the big exam in which you need the topics from both courses. So yeah, that's the plan for now.
1 hour later.
And I'm back at my desk because while I may have passed one of my classes, I still have many more left to pass. So it's time to get to English, and I have my plan right here. So I have 3 more units, like these are just topics which I have to work through. And if I can finish these today, that would be amazing. So yeah, I'm probably gonna join a study room on my Discord server. It's basically like a live study with me session, but with more people. You don't have to turn your camera on if you don't want to, but it's just a really chill environment and it helps stay motivated. So I'm probably just gonna join a study room and work a little bit on English until it's time for my lecture. By the way, if you want to join my Discord server and have access to the study rooms and other stuff, like for example the book club, I'm gonna put the link in the description box below. It's of course completely free to join the server. And yeah, I just joined the study room and continued working on my English course and look at those finished notes. And I'm actually really happy because I managed to finish all of the units of the course, so now I just have to focus on doing the reading. And I also found this really good overview of jurisprudential theories of punishment, which was exactly the topic of the course and which was super helpful. So thank you so much to Study Drive and the person who created that. And yeah, then it was time for my lecture where we discussed the 2 cases that I read in the morning. The lecture is very discussion based and it's really great because everyone participates and you get a lot of different takes on the cases. And I finished my lecture and now I'm just chilling on my bed, but I did bring my lecture notes with me because I always look over the lecture notes after a lecture just to check whether there's any typos and stuff. And I will definitely be adding some headings to this so that it becomes easier to navigate these notes. And there are also news because one of my classes will be taught in person next week and there won't be an online replacement for it. So either you go in person or you just miss it, but that's okay because there's no exam in that class. So you can miss one and, not have any disadvantage from it. But I really would love to attend it because we are discussing a really interesting topic. But at the same time, going to Regensburg will be a lot of effort. Like just time-wise, going there, going back. It will just make me lose time during the week and I'm not sure if I have that time. So I'll have to have a look at everything that I need to get done, my deadlines and stuff, and then I'll decide whether or not I'll go. On the other hand though, it would be nice to, at least be on campus once, maybe even go to the law library and study there. It would be my first time studying in the law library in Regensburg. It would be my first time studying in a library in over a year, which is crazy because in Cambridge I basically lived in the library. And now it's just me, my room, and I. So, a little bit of a change in location might be nice. But like I said, the time factor is a factor to consider. And so I'll decide it at another point in time, but I am a little bit split on it because while I really do want to attend a class, I also know that it's just going to cost me a lot of time to go there and it's for just one class. So yeah, probably going to decide that on the weekend. But now I'm going to focus on going over my lecture notes and then I'll probably read a little bit in my book I started this book because I kind of wanted to read it before I start the Fern of Glass series, because I feel like once you start a book series, you know, you just read those books, and usually for a few weeks you don't read anything else. And so I just wanted to read this book first because it's been on my to-read list for so long, and you know, it's just been staring at me judgmentally from this pile of books that I bought and haven't read yet. It's German and it's called Der innere Stammtisch, ein politisches Tagebuch. It's a political diary, so basically the person just makes notes about how they feel when there's a political event and kind of tries to self-analyze why they judge certain political actors the way that they do. And I will give it that. It is very honest also about the flaws of the person, and you know, they admit to, well, even if someone has better arguments, very often when it comes to political things, they, you know, after a bit of time, they will nonetheless go back to their position even though they know that there was an argument which was actually quite good and which they don't really have a rebuttal to. So it is quite honest, but also, honestly speaking, it's nonetheless kind of boring. Like, I'm only on page 35 and I'm kind of not motivated to read further, which is kind of sad. But this is a hardcover book and it cost me a grand 22 euros. So we are reading this because that was one hell of an expensive book. So I don't care how bad it is, we are gonna keep reading. And like I said, it is pretty honest, so maybe it's gonna get better. I don't know. Maybe it's just not my topic, but I didn't find it super interesting so far. But yeah, I'm just gonna read a little bit in that, probably have dinner, and then I'll see you guys later. And I'm back, and I did continue reading this book. I'm now on page 105, and I still don't find it that interesting. So I just don't think this is a book for me. Maybe other people will really enjoy this, but it's not really my vibe. But since this was 22 euros, I am definitely gonna finish it at some point. So I'm only taking a break from the book, but I'm not finishing it. I am promising this to myself. But I've made the decision that I'm gonna read something that I think I will like more, which is Fern of Glass. Now, this was written by the same author as the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and if you watched my most recent vlogs, then you will know that I was kind of obsessed with that. So now I'm gonna be reading this, and I hope it's gonna be just as good. Actually, I have a quote from A Court of Thorns and Roses on my nightstand, and I just want to show you because I think it's really pretty. So this is what it looks like. Okay, you can't really see much, can you? But the quote is, "I love you," I said, and stabbed him. And if that doesn't make you want to read the books, then I don't know what will. But anyways, the plan now is I'm going to read a little bit in this book and then I'm going to go to sleep. I am quite tired already, but I do want to start this today because I'm so excited about reading it. And yeah, I think this is also a good time to end the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and also a massive thank you to Study Drive for sponsoring this video. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day. Bye!